We'll get into some of the roster cuts that are going to be having to happen and some of the other things about players to watch over the weekend later in the show. But I do have to go back to that Mahomes-Dawson moment, because in a preseason game, to have such a moment of gravity and reverence, it's worth showing on our show, which celebrates the history of football. Len Dawson, 60s and 70s, was the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs. Would always do something called the choir huddle formation. It would be him, then you'd have his 10 players in front of him, and that's how he did his huddle. Yesterday, they bring out Mahomes. No one knew if Mahomes was going to actually dress for this game. Mahomes comes out, and I'm going to let the sound of the preseason broadcast, which is Trent Green, your colleague, and Ari Wolf, who took it away, and I think it's beautiful to watch just the entire way that Mahomes tributed Len Dawson.
It's a special moment here, as they are going to do a huddle that was famously used by the late, great Len Dawson. It's the choir huddle. This is how Len Dawson huddled up with his team. And a great sign of respect. Pat Mahomes out there for the first play of the game. In the choir huddle.
Well, it's just a tribute to those guys that set the foundation for this organization and for the team. And what a great tribute to Len Dawson as Patrick Mahomes comes off the field.
That is a class act right there.
And if you listen, it was a delay of game on number 16 is what the PA announced. So everyone was in on it. That's delay of game on 16, not 15. That's how Dawson would run a huddle. Mahomes did it last night. I got chills.
That's cool.
The game itself, you saw Matt Bushman have a couple of touchdowns. It was fine, and the Chiefs weren't putting out all their starters on offense. It was good to see some of the young guys, Pacheco, get involved. But that moment kind of summarizes what it is for Kansas City. And then to have Clark Hunt and Brett Veach in the booth during the game talking to Trent Green, who was a Chiefs legend, who also once did the choir huddle. It was just a real cool moment, and the Chiefs fan base, they felt it, and I thought that was a neat thing to have in August.
Everyone seemed to get it. Even the Packers declined the penalty. Like everybody just got it. Like we know what.
Chad Henne comes running out, and everyone's fired up.
Actually, excellent. Meanwhile, there was a game last night in Houston, and that had fascinating ramifications. Right now is a real sensitive time for football fans because it's like right in that fantasy draft season. There's two people. If you have already had your fantasy draft and you knew about Texans rookie running back Damian Pierce, you're like, nobody watch. This is my guy. And if you haven't, you're just shooting him up on the depth chart. We know a lot about Damien Pierce on this show. This is a rookie from Florida, a fourth-round pick for the Texans. So much so that when the show ended yesterday and we were all kinds of stupid hijinks, Erdahl called her shot. Have a listen.
Yes.
I'm going to go Damian Pierce. I'm going to go Texans. Damian Pierce, give me an angry run so we can just set the table. Just serve it up to the breakfast table this week. Tomorrow, Damian Pierce, an angry run tonight for the Texans. And it's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful.
Cue the videotape. Damian Pierce is going to get the ball. He's going to run into a scrum. Boom! Look out. We got guys falling. We're running the inside shoulder. We're finishing runs. Damian Pierce looks like a starting running back. He looks like a Pro Bowl running back. I don't care who he's playing against. This is a guy. He is going to start for the Texans week 1. He is going to be a fantasy thing. He was the show last night on the broadcast. The sideline reporters have insight about he seeks contact. It is the stuff Angry Run's dreams are made of. Jamie absolutely nailed her prediction. Indeed. Go get this guy. The secret is out. It's 2 today if you haven't done it. Damian Pierce, rookie running back for the Texans, is going to be a thing. In fact, he already is.
Well, listen, hindsight is 20/20, right? But I'm seeing Dan Mullen, the Florida Gator coach, the former Florida Gator coach, is getting crushed for not using Damian.
How is he not the guy?
How is he not the guy? Everything, but and I said this I think last week about Damian Pierce. Texans fans, don't be mad. You're glad that this happened this way. If he had been used in Gainesville this way, he would have been expensive. He would have gone up higher. He fell to you. Use him accordingly, and he's got footsteps ready to roll for the Houston Texans. I'm so happy for him.
He carried the ball the first 4 carries of the game. He averaged 8 yards a game. 8 yards a game.
With that.
8 yards with everyone knowing he's getting the rock. He's a real deal.
It's fun that there's a little juice with the Texans too. They open up against the Colts. It's going to be him running into Forrest Buckner. It's going to be him running into Shaq Leonard. That's a game to watch right now. We got a rookie to watch, Jason. We always love that.
No doubt. And rookies to watch, a guy Samuel Womack for the 49ers, 5th-round draft draft pick out of Toledo. Last night, broke up a pass in the end zone that was intercepted. And he's continued to make plays. This guy was the one we talked about, Jordan Love, in the first preseason game, throwing these interceptions. Well, Womack grabbed 2 of them. He's been playing really well throughout the preseason. He's a guy who can play for the 49ers in that slot position. And guys around the league.
Awesome play.
Oh, amazing play. Guys around the league are taking notice of it. Tyreek Hill, 26 from the Niners, is nice. He sees him out there. The funny thing about that, Womack talked to a reporter throughout the week. Yeah. He met Tyreek Hill over a year ago down in Miami in like a shopping mall or something. Went up to him quietly, was like, hey, man, like, you mind taking a picture with me? Didn't want to be too loud, didn't want to blow up his spot, but he never told him, like, hey, I'm going into my senior season. I hope to be playing against you one day, being in the NFL. Didn't say any of those things, but got a chance to meet Tyreek Hill. So for him, it's pretty surreal. A year later, now you're playing in NFL games, and Tyreek Hill is.
Did you see D'Amico Ryans on the sideline after that pick? Was going nuts, and like that's what you want to see.
In the red zone is huge. It was great.
So also we mentioned the Amazon broadcast off the top in the pregame show. I thought did a fantastic job, specifically with the topic of Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, we're watching this game and the guys that are playing for these particular teams and who is going to play and how we're going to project onto the season. But one name that has continued to come up in our off-season discussions, and now it just keeps weighing on us all, is what is going on with Jimmy Garoppolo. And John Lynch with the 49ers gave some insight on the pregame show last night, and I just wanted to bring it back up.
He is healthy. He's been healthy and, you know, really doing a great job kind of ramping up. And each day we see him throw a little further, and he's doing a great job. Deadlines kind of force action on these things, and you know, it will come together where he's a part of us, and if so, we're happy to have him, knowing that this is Trey's team, but knowing we have some strength in that room. And if someone wants to come and offer us a whole lot for a really great quarterback, then we're happy to listen as well. So we'll see. It will happen here soon.
To me, the 2 most important parts of that quote were the very beginning and the very end, where he is dangling it out there for everybody. John Lynch saying that Jimmy Garoppolo is every day getting better, throwing farther. He is working. He is at the building. He is a part of our team. And then at the very end, if someone wants to offer us a whole lot, we will listen. And the nice meat of the sandwich is that we are not going to be bothered if he is our number 2 quarterback in San Francisco. It adds strength to our room, of course, wrapped up in the bow of that, yes, we understand it is Trey Lance's team, and pending horrific injury, which no one wishes that upon anybody, it will continue to be Trey Lance's team. But those 2 nuggets at the beginning, he's getting healthier, and at the end, which says offer us a whole lot, to me implies, Peter, did you interpret it this way, that they maybe have gotten offers, but they had not been anywhere near what the 49ers would listen to?
I think the deadline Spurs action was also an important quote from him.
Yes.
And that's what's going to be interesting, because the deadline is rapidly approaching, and there hasn't been any catastrophic injuries around the league at quarterback, aside from Zach Wilson, which they seem very set at Flacco. So there's not a long line of suitors offering a ton. Jamie, I'm not sure there's a long line of suitors offering anything at the current contract.
Well, and the reality is that anywhere he goes, it's going to still take a couple weeks for him to be able to play. And so then you really start to think, where is that fit? I know people keep saying Seattle, and the 49ers are doing everything they can to avoid him going there. And so they have to cut him, and they're just not going to do that, it sounds like. And that's really what that quote meant to be, is that it just doesn't sound like that is the plan of action for them.
No, and I like that Tony had a take on it, too.
Yeah.
Tony's like, they're doing him wrong. Like, why would you do that? Why would you treat him like that? This guy's been a winner, and you're just going to let him sit there? They should cut him. It was great. It was a great discussion, and Lynch was awesome.
Yeah.